Number 6, the term ragtime does not refer to a designated moment devoted to dish rags. Instead, the rag in ragtime comes from the word ragged, which means rough or irregular, and describes the meter of the piece, or the time. So ragged time, ragtime. Adding syncopation and extra notes is therefore called ragging a melody. Now, do you see how they added notes in the second line, but it still fits? Like it's still, like you can still count it, and a 1e and a 2, and a 1e and a 2, and 1e and a 2, and a 1e and a. You can still count it, it still fits. Within, like, you know, there's still, you can pick out 8 eighth notes in each measure, because it's 2-2. So what I want to know is, you can make up a term, what's the opposite? What would be, like, for example, I did exactly that. I took the da-da-da-da-da-da, and I picked out the theme that it was based on. I'm just wondering what you guys would call that. It requires you to think about, what you're doing. You know, you're taking out rhythms. So you need to come up with a term that describes the opposite of ragging a melody. So in other words, going from point B to point A. Take one phrase of that and just kind of rag it. Don't know how to do it? Well, think about it. When we rag a melody, let's go over this real quick. We're doing syncopations and we're exaggerating it, right? So if we syncopate a note, if we're going to go through and rewrite this, number one, first of all, you're arranging it. So is it okay to copy a little bit? What do you think? Yes. It's okay to copy a little bit. But if you're going to change the rhythm of a piece, if you cut the length of one note, what are you going to have to do to another one? You're going to have to add it. You've got to remember that all of these measures, we can break this down into 8 eighth notes. Half note goes into 4, 2 quarters into 2, so we break that all down. So as we're going through, here's what maybe I would do in order to rag this, if I were going to do this. I'll take the first line. Maybe I just go. Does anybody know how to write that? You would do it by counting it. So can you count it? 1, 2, and 20, and 1, and 2, and 1. Everybody count the first line. 20, go. 1, 2, and 20, and 1, and 2, and 1. Now here's what I play. 1, 2, and 20, and 1, and 2. All I did was just change one little rhythm. I kept all the notes. All I did was change the rhythm, and it's up to you guys to work together with each other. You can do this in pairs or groups, however you want to do it. You can work with any other instrument because it's on the same key. And this is going to be due Wednesday. Hold on, just a minute, Ryan. And what I want you to do basically is go through line by line, phrase by phrase. You can see there are 4 lines. There's 4 phrases to the song. And I want you guys to change one thing on each line. At least one thing. If you want to do more, that's fine. But like I said, you will be copying a little bit, and that's all right. But we should be using syncopation and those neighbor notes. What are those neighbor notes? Well, if I had to go through and do the first line again, I might go like this. See how that sounds much more like a rag? Agree or disagree? Who agrees? Who disagrees?